Oh my god, I screwed it up again. Why does this always happen to me? Honestly, this used to be my default response for every situation that didn't go the way I wanted it to go. And it's normal, right?
Who doesn't say this at least once a day? Like when you stub your toe on something? Or maybe when you were bathing and water ran out? Or maybe serious situations in life, like when you got rejected in an interview. Is it not?
I'm sure you're nodding your head in a yes right now. But believe me, now when I think about these situations and reminisce, I do think that the situations were completely normal, but my reaction to them was not. I mean, anyone can stub their toe, right? And it just means that I have more important stuff to do, and probably I'm in a hurry. And each one of us has been rejected once in their lives, so it's pretty normal. And the more we get rejected, it means more we are trying, and it do increase our chances of getting success in future. See how by shifting my perspective, I shifted me identifying with myself as a loser to me identifying with myself as a winner. We all have heard the saying that goes like this: what is happening to us is not in our control, but how we react to it is definitely in our control. But the more easier it sounds, the more difficult it is to implement. I mean, how can we realistically control our response to situations that are hurtful and challenging?
Suppose you are watching a movie and the actress got rejected by a person she loved. What will you think as a spectator? You will definitely think that he was probably a side actor and the actress is going to meet her hero in future. And what is the actress thinking at that point? She's definitely sad and probably depressed, and her thoughts are probably going in the direction of self-sabotaging. Like, why did he do this to me? There must be something wrong with me, etc. Right? This is exactly what we do. We are the actress or actor of our own lives. And whenever we face any rejection or failure, we tend to indulge in self-sabotaging behavior. If, in that very instance, we stop for a moment and perceive the situation as a spectator, we shall realize that we are the main character and we are bound to reach there or get that thing or get our hero, etc. That is, we shall realize our power. Now, the point is how to get to the point where we observe our failures as a spectator and stop indulging in self-sabotaging behavior. So I'm going to tell you 2 points of wisdom that has helped me to achieve the state of detachment.
Wisdom number 1. Each one of us is conditioned to behave in a certain way. You know, since our very childhood, we have been conditioned by our society, our upbringing, our parents, siblings, the information we consume through television or internet, and many other things that we don't even realize. Evidence of this is all over in history and mythology even. Why do you think Ravana was taken over by his vices and Ram by his virtues? And why do you think people in south of India worship Ravana and people in north of India worship Ram? I'm not saying anyone is right or wrong. I'm just saying that people hold their specific beliefs, and their belief system is driven by the conditioning they have received. Bhagavad Gita says this: man tends to behave in a certain manner according to his gunas, sattvic, rajasic or tamasic, and these gunas keep on changing at varied points in their life.
The famous philosopher Plato supported the philosophical doctrine of innatism, according to which mind is born with ideas, knowledge and beliefs. According to innatism, not all knowledge is gained from experience and senses. It emphasizes that experiences are the key to unlocking this knowledge, but not the source of knowledge itself. This idea further supports the claim that each mind is conditioned since birth.
And all of the philosophers or the philosophical system you tend to follow, be it Stoicism, philosophers like Alan Watts, or spiritual people, preachers like J. Krishnamurti ji, each one of them preaches the same thing, that people are conditioned. You must be confused, no? So what? Now what? I've understood this. What is the crux of saying all this? So, if you have understood this from the core of your being, I want you to say this: never internalize other people's behavior.
Suppose your boss is giving you a hard day. He's shouting at you to convey that you did a mistake at work. Now, you can respond in one of the three manners. First, he's right, I'm such an idiot, I could have done better. Second, he's an idiot. There are always better ways to convey things. What does he think of himself? Third, maybe he's having a bad day. Or maybe he's conditioned to believe that unless you are harsh with people, they won't do your job properly. Or maybe he's overcome by his Rajasic qualities at that point in time. And as far as my mistake is concerned, it is human to make errors, right? And I assure myself that I won't commit the same mistake again.
Now you tell me, out of these three, which response will make you feel better and make you feel look forward towards the day? So this understanding that people are conditioned to behave in a certain manner and we should not internalize their behavior helps to keep our calm in such situations, and then we can decide how to proceed with the day. Second wisdom point: universe is your ally and not your foe, and things are happening for you, not to you. You know, when we face failures or rejections early on in life, in any aspect, be it relationship wise or financial struggles or education wise or health wise, we start believing that we need to struggle a lot in that respect in order to succeed.
For example, consider a situation where a child has a very demanding parent, where his parent compares him to other children brutally and he expects him to get good grades always and clean his rooms tidily and maybe be himself tidy. So in this situation, child tends to believe that only if I do this thing properly, only then I can get the love of my loved ones.
And he tends to take this belief system over in his young life as well, and it ruins all his relationships.
It's just that we face certain negative experiences and certain traumas early on in life that distorts our perception and makes us believe that something is working against us. That's why very often we find ourselves saying things like, why does this happen to me always? Am I not good enough? The cause of self doubt is 70% of the times the belief that something is working against us and we need to struggle a lot to win.
But what if we start believing that we do not need to struggle a lot to win? We just need to give 100% and the rest will happen for us, not to us.
Even if you face failures after giving you 100%, have faith that this failure is for your benefit. Because each one of us have faced situations wherein things didn't work out the way we wanted them to. But now when we think about them in hindsight, we often feel that it's good that it never worked out. Because either we got something even better or we realized that we weren't prepared for it at that moment. Or maybe we learned something from the failure that we couldn't have otherwise. You know, universe has this weird way of giving to us, and failures is one of them.
At the end, I would like to give you one bonus tip, and this tip was given to me by my sister. She told me that whenever you find yourself indulging in this habit of self-sabotaging yourself, whenever you catch yourself in the act, start remembering all the appreciation you received, all the good things you did, and your perception will switch.
Now, let me summarize the session for you. First of all, whenever you find yourself anxious in any situation that is leading you towards either self sabotaging or judging others, remember to view the situation as a spectator, as a third person. Remember the lesson of detachment. Now, to achieve this level of detachment, 2 points of wisdom are needed. First, the understanding that people are conditioned to behave in a certain manner. Once you understand this, your action should be to never internalize their behavior, to forgive, forget, and learn from the mistake. Second, the understanding that the universe is working for you. So your action should be to give your 100% in every situation and have faith in the universe that things will turn out for your best.
Thank you. That's it for today. Stay blessed, stay positive. Taste of Life signing off. Namaste.